Delay, another Friday pod. We're down a member. We're having technical difficulties out the fucking ass right now.
We are without Nate the Great, 49-0, 1A state champion wrestler of Iowa. Major feat. There's some guilt behind this pod. We tried to do it last night. For whatever
Didn't
reason,
work
he joins and it kicks him.
after
22,
like
30
30
seconds
seconds, yeah.
in. Skirt! I don't know what it is. We
Even
tried.
we even tried the Xbox theory. If you start the recording, hopefully it just sticks him in it. Like he's just
No,
stuck. Like you can't boot him. We started. It's too late, but it still didn't care.
Tool
Still
even
got
had
him
the
up out of here.
high-vis shirt on with the construction hat. That dude was ready to work tonight, dude.
Yeah, he was gonna be putting
Yeah,
in
he
some
was
work on
ready.
the pod.
Yeah. Thank God,
Oh.
honestly. That might have been a sign.
Yeah, he might have riled me up too much. I needed a week where it was just chill. He's always
No.
digging.
Oh, it's not going to be chill tonight, dude. Fuck you.
What was chill last week? Iowa State, Dublin win over Kansas State,
Hell yeah, dude.
24-21.
A lot of doubters out there. I'm not going to name names because every time I name names, I usually get a message and get called out for it. So we'll just say there's a lot of people that I talk to a lot that thought Iowa State wasn't going to win. So,
You're not.
again, you
You're
guys
not.
don't know ball. That was the
You're,
17th ranked team in the country. You don't know ball.
you're not gonna name names, but if you were going to, what's one name?
It rhymes with Matt.
Okay.
We'll
You
leave
know
it
who
at
you
that.
are. You know who you are.
We'll leave it at that. But I'll chime in here. I'll speak on Iowa State football.
Yep.
I saw
Speak.
15,000 Iowa State fans traveled.
Good turnout.
And I don't know if you saw the stadium. There's a lot of red. It was
Yeah.
mainly red. And Kansas State was technically the home team. You
Yeah.
know, home
Yeah,
jerseys, got
whatever
the
issue,
banners
yeah.
around the stadium, all the fucking hoopla, which I think that's, whatever. Kansas State's really the only one that gets screwed on that out of a home game.
Yeah, their fans had to travel
So
just as far
that's
as your fans,
positive
really.
for us, A road game on the road and winning is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we
or
had a road game on the road and beat the 17 ranked team in the country. That's awesome.
having a road game while being the home team and losing is pretty wild too. Yeah.
How about white boy for Iowa State
Oh, see.
doing the McGregor?
Yeah.
That was legendary. And then on Twitter, Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Quote tweeted
Yes.
it.
Yeah, that is legendary, dude. That kid, that is like a lifetime moment there. That's crazy.
And it was a sloppy game to start.
A lot of
rain. The rain, yeah, washed off.
Sounded like it was a
the
shitty field,
like,
too.
Yeah, washed off the field paint. You couldn't, which, I mean, it didn't have a good camera angle, but that one fourth down that Kansas State went for when they were down 3, it almost kind of looked like Avery Johnson got it, but you couldn't see a good camera angle, and you couldn't see what fucking yard line he was on. Like, there was like no paint to even get awareness of where he
I
landed.
agree with you. I thought the spot was sketchy. But then, not even to backtrack from that with how you said, how sloppy it was and shit. The first half, Rocco got strip sacked. I do think a lot of that was things being wet.
That fumble at the goal
Saba,
line when, yeah.
Abu fumbled at the goal line on a great drive.
Yeah.
Great drive, by the way. And I don't know what it is with Sama. What was that, 2 years ago?
Oh, hold on. No,
Rushed
that wouldn't have
for-
been. It wouldn't have been a great drive. That was the muff punt, right? Yeah.
Oh, yep,
My
you're
bad.
right. Yep,
Muff punt. Yeah,
Yep.
muff punt. They got
Yep.
it within like the 10-yard line, and then they
Sama
muffed a
fumbled.
pitch. Yeah.
I've been kind of harping on Sama's decline a little bit. I'm not really
He's
sure.
kind of falling off.
What was that, 2 years ago? Rush for
What,
300 and
yeah,
4
300
tutties or whatever.
Yeah. He was the Wildcat
400
killer
or
2 years
300,
ago.
yeah. And then he comes out. He's not starting.
No.
which that's telling.
And Hanson's not fast. I'll
No, and
say
Hanson's a dog
I
though.
mean, he's
Hanson's a
reliable.
dog.
Yeah, he's a tank. I mean, the first half it didn't look like Iowa State was going to be able to rush for much, and they ended up winning the rush, like the running yard
Okay,
battle. Like
to say he's not fast,
he's not though. He's not.
the he's pretty fast for a guy that's gonna get you 25 carries a game.
I mean,
I mean, fuck, dude.
out of those 25, how many are going for 10 or more?
Doesn't matter if you're getting
No,
5 or 7 a pop.
no, I know he's a tank. I'm giving him credit on his strength. We're not going to sit here and lie to the listeners and say that that man's a fast running back. That's not
But
what
the
we're
thing
doing
is,
tonight.
I'm not okay. The thing that's poking at me is you're assuming because he's not. We don't know he's not a 4-4 guy.
I would- I bet that man is not a 4-4 guy.
But I mean, what's poking at me is I feel like you're saying he's slow.
Um,
I mean, that's what you want to say,
no, in
but
running back
I don't know, man.
standards, he's a slow running back, I feel like.
Whatever.
Hey,
You're also used
he
to
gets the
Percy
job
Harvins
done.
and
Well,
shit,
yeah,
so
he gets the
that's
job done.
ridiculous.
Like, I'm not trying to take away that, yeah, he's going to get you 5 to 7 when he gets going, when the offensive line starts leaning on you, but he's not going to do it in a fast manner.
He's for sure. He's longevity guy for
Yeah,
sure. That's
yeah.
whatever you want to fucking say about the guy,
He's the
dude.
type of
Whatever
running
you
back
want.
where you say he gets better as the game gets
Yeah,
keeps going, you know?
I think last thing I'll say about State is Rocco. 2 of the touchdowns Rocco threw were
Were nice
phenomenal
balls. Yeah.
passes. Over the shoulder, back of the end zone type shit is crazy. Especially when it's supposedly slippery, field shitty, people are fumbling. You know, he always, again, I said this last week, he's going to get you, he's always going to turn over the ball at least once, and it's more than likely in a fucked up way. But then he'll come back, he'll get strip sacked and come and throw 2 crazy ass tutters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like Rocco feeds, he needs something bad to happen to.
Feed him.
Yes. Like I really feel like he always gets fueled off turning the ball over at least once. Like I think Rocco needs
That's
to
a
come out.
sketchy mentality to
He
have as a
needs to
quarterback.
come out, say fucking hike, throw it to the other team's linebacker, just right away, and then
First
get it
play
off
of the
his
game,
chest
yeah,
and
like,
just
all right.
fucking go. If he throws a pick first play of the game, he's gonna give you 304 after that. I promise. He takes that shit to heart. Dude, he still has another year.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this shit after week 1. I know I'm being crazy, but he played extremely well.
Yeah.
Like he again, other than the strip sack,
14
he
for
didn't see that
28,
guy coming at all.
183 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, I believe.
Yep. I mean, that's 3 tutters, dude.
Yeah.
And
Avery
again,
Johnson went for 273, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing. He had a pretty good game too, just didn't win.
that's what I like about Rocco too. It's like, you know, coming out and slinging those 2 tutties, but then when he needs to rush and get a touchdown, that dude tucks the fucking ball away and he's a man about it. That's
Yeah.
what Rocco's a dog, dude. For real, he really is.
What ended up probably being the 2 biggest plays of the game, maybe the 2 fourth down stops.
Oh,
Stopped
yes.
them.
That was yes.
They're in your red zone and they don't go to kick a field goal and get stopped on 4th and 1, which I was okay with them going for. I wanted a QB sneak. I bet on Kansas State they were the lock, so obviously I was kind of hoping they would win. Normally Iowa State kind of guy, but not week 0. But yeah, so I was cool with that, but I wanted them to QB sneak and they do a halfback dive, which never stood a chance. And then when they do the QB run, it's like on 4th and 3 and sketchy spot. Don't know. And I think it was probably the right call in the end. But 2 big plays. Because Kansas State was down 3 and Iowa State scored after that.
How about Big Nuts Campbell when he had the decision to kick that bullshit field goal or go for it on 4th down and end the game? And
And you call it
and
game.
that's when you were saying old
Yeah.
school Q's saying kick it. I
You're
I
always
I
preaching about kicking the
disagreed.
three. Yeah, you
I
did.
did
You
disagree
did.
there. That was pointless. That was Campbell, Big Nuts Campbell, fourth and whatever. I think it was
Fourth and
fourth and
four, fourth and three,
yeah.
something like
I
that.
thought it was fourth and six, but
Fourth and six,
um
maybe. Yeah.
yeah, but they it's hard for me to remember that shit because definitely at that point we've been drinking.
Yeah.
But that was huge. That was cool. That's the kind of shit. Honestly, like as an Iowa State fan, last thing I'll say, as an Iowa State fan, like going the old Iowa State team, like just couldn't do those things. The years
Yeah.
winning,
Close the
three
game.
games and all this bullshit. Like, no, they'd kick the field goal and give the other team the ball back. Matt Campbell said, "Fuck that. We got balls. I know we can get this."
Yep.
Back in the day, we weren't getting that. So it was a good week one. Got to worry about the Yotes now.
That should
Can't
be.
overlook them.
I mean, you can't, but it should be kind of a walk in the park. Maybe start sluggish, coming back
Yikes.
from Ireland
Fucking
and
hate when you say
everything.
that.
I mean, like I said, maybe they stress you out for a quarter or so, play a little slow.
So, you know what stat line I saw that they talked about during that Ireland game?
What's that?
Um, Obviously started with Florida State last year. It was something along the lines that all the teams,
That go to
I don't
Ireland
know.
and lose?
Yep,
Like something
yep.
bad happens to their season type
Win or
deal?
lose is what I saw.
Oh. Georgia Tech
They're like
didn't have a terrible year last year. That
something
should be
about
Florida State.
all the players and coaches for the other teams were saying it takes like 3 or 4 months to like feel normal again, whatever the fuck that means.
That seems
But
pretty long. I would say maybe like a week or so. They're
well,
definitely
again,
probably feeling different this week.
what okay. Again, I guess I do have one more thing to say about this. One thing I told you guys this. One thing I didn't like is I get the exposure, go to Ireland, show these people football, but it's like, okay, this is, I mean, what, technically the second year? I mean, have they played in it previously? Other than like week? I should have looked into that.
They've played it the
But
last like 4 or so years over there.
so you got
4 or 5.
Kansas State and Iowa State, two Midwest teams going to fucking Ireland to play football. They're both
Yeah.
ranked, which is crazy by the NCAA. And
Might
30 minutes before the game, they're interviewing, I'm saying 10 or 15 people
Oh
on the
yeah,
street.
they didn't know jack
This
shit
pissed
about
me
football. Yeah.
They didn't know either team's mascot.
Yeah.
They didn't know. One guy said a touchdown was worth 5 points.
Yeah.
It's
He
like,
was
dude,
close.
this game's been scheduled for a fucking year. My point is, it's like they obviously don't give a shit.
No.
Like they don't
God,
care to
no,
learn the
yeah.
rules, and they didn't know Iowa State and Kansas State's mascots, dude. They were
Yeah.
there for the entire week. This is 30 minutes before kickoff, dude. But I'm just saying, what is college doing? I don't get it. That's crazy.
Trying to promote the brand, just like the NFL going
Promote
to
the
Brazil
brand, but money
and
grab as well.
London, and yeah, everybody's doing it. At some point in our
Well,
lives, we might see a Super Bowl
But
over
that
in
used to
England
not be cool.
or
I guess it
London or
is now.
something. You know.
Everybody's doing it. Fucking jump off the Carl King together.
Iowa and Florida play nobodies as well this week. I don't think there'll be much to say.
I think Iowa's like a 39-point favorite.
Yeah, they're playing like
Is that what I
Albany or
saw?
something.
The Great Danes.
I'm sure if like Toole was here, he would say he would want to see maybe a passing attack for
That
the
is
game.
why I wish Toole was here for this. I
Yeah.
wanted to get his feels on week one.
I'm guessing as any Iowa fan, you're hoping that you see the ball being thrown downfield. See what you got at running back, of course.
See how
There's going to be
see
running.
how the dude for the Jackrabbits is.
Yeah.
The dude is obviously a dog.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
he
care
he was what like
FCS
in,
Heisman.
yeah, he won that,
2
and then he
national
was like in
titles?
he was like in the national championship
I
like
mean, I just
3
don't.
or 4 years or yeah,
I
2 or
just
3
don't.
years.
I mean, I'm kind of like, I could. I don't want to say I necessarily could care less if they win or lose because that pisses Iowa fans off. But I do want to see how their quarterback is. I want to see I feel like that is a big transfer. Maybe he kind of snuck under the rug the surgery right off the bat, but who knows?
Does Iowa play at vanilla too, though, against Albany and just come out and just pound the rock so they don't show Iowa State anything? I
You almost
guess,
have to. That's
wait
kind
to
of what
show the
Nebraska
passing
did last
attack
night
week
on
two.
Cincinnati, dude.
Yeah.
Nebraska came out and just did the Big Ten football shit. I
Yeah,
form,
that
just
one drive they
drain,
were just
drain, drain,
pounding
drain.
it.
Yep, yep.
Um,
I don't know, dude. I think
yeah.
now I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit here. I can't
Oh,
let this slide. Okay. I think Iowa being a fucking 39-point favorite is hilarious because there is absolutely no fucking way.
they
There is
scored
absolutely
40
no fucking
points.
way they score 40, dude. And if they do, right here, I will swallow my pride next week and I will apologize. But I mean, dude, if you're a 39-point favorite, I just don't even see if you're Iowa how you cover that. I'm not kidding.
They got Vegas has faith in the new improved
You know what I
offense.
mean? Like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Maybe, yeah, I mean, some defensive touchdowns along the way, special teams
I
maybe.
mean, I just feel like there's no way you even vote or even bet for Iowa to cover.
I,
Do
I
you?
could see him. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I'm not going to. I'm a
No, I
betting
know, but
man,
that's
and
crazy. That's a crazy bet, I feel. That's lose
I feel like
lose. No, I know I'm talking shit, but I really mean that.
they have a pretty good shot. I would feel like. I'm sure Albany is just trash, though. They're gonna probably have a lot of
They
possessions to
must
try
be
and score points. I mean, I would think. Maybe we're all
playing in
wrong.
playing in Kinnick in the evening isn't fun. That they're gonna be under
Yeah,
the lights at Kinnick.
yeah.
Poor Great Danes. What the fuck?
Uh,
Good
the
for
boys.
Iowa though. Good for Iowa for week one to schedule Albany at night in Kinnick Stadium.
I
We
can't.
traveled the world and played the seventh-ranked team in the country and beat them.
I can't really talk much this year because Florida's bringing Long Island boys to the swamp for a 6:30
Oh
kickoff.
yeah, don't get me fucking hard. Yeah, we discussed that last week. You're like,
Yeah,
I think it's a morning kickoff. I was like, yeah.
it
Rhode Island going to
probably
the
should
swamp
be
at night's
11.
fucked up. And you're like,
It
oh, a
is
couple days.
fucked.
Holy shit, it's a 6 o'clock. Like, yeah, dude, you guys are
We're
fucking clowns, man.
sacrificing them dudes.
Just give them
I
a
don't have.
shitload of Jordan cleats.
Yeah,
Fucking.
send them on their way. I don't have much to say about it. I would like.
What's the spread on that?
I think it's like 40 some points.
Who? Do you think Florida can
Realistically,
do that?
I mean, against this team, I would probably hope so. Realistically, what I would like to see happen is Lagway only plays like a half. I wouldn't mind like some backups getting some good quality time this game. So like
I'll tell you what,
Lagway
I checked
plays
out.
till the halftime and then play some backups.
I looked at some Lagway clips the other day, just searching on X and stuff, and dude, it's crazy how different he looks from last year.
If
That's a big
health
man, dude.
is
That's a
health
big
is the
dude.
key. Staying healthy is always the biggest key of anything. And if he can stay healthy, I mean, obviously, I don't expect this stat to stay true this year. It's a brutal schedule, but the stat that everyone likes to throw around right now is when DJ Lagway starts and finishes a game, the Florida Gators are undefeated.
What is that at?
I don't know exact. He came in
Are we
Tennessee
talking
week.
3-0? Are we talking
I would have to look when we played Tennessee last year because he
7 and
came in
0?
for
Like that
Tennessee.
kind of shit.
Not 7-0, probably more close to like 5-0
Yeah, he
maybe.
did get injured. That's right.
He got
5-0. I'll
injured.
take 5-0.
That's just me guessing. He got injured the Georgia week, missed the Texas game, and then came back. And he didn't start playing until the week of Tennessee. Well, he played a little bit Miami week
Of
actually, but
course,
then,
he got injured in the fucking Georgia game and missed
dude, we were
the
winning. Don't even get me with it. And missed the Texas game. Yeah,
Texas game. I don't know.
bro. Last year
Charmin, brother.
we had like 13 guys miss the Texas game last year. We didn't have anybody, but we'll see.
I
New
don't. I
year,
never fear the horns. I never fear the
new
horns
year.
like that. That's
Hey,
crazy.
I don't know. Is Ohio State going to be fearing the horns? Texas comes into the horseshoe.
I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. We said this last year. I got a weird thing with Ohio State. I kind of don't like them. I don't know why,
They're minus
but
one and a
I
half, I believe.
really don't like Texas. So
Yeah,
I
you're
will
going horns
always
down.
horns down forever, brother. I'll
Oh,
die with that slogan.
yeah.
Horns down forever. Fuck that burn orange.
Both teams question marks at quarterback. Arch Manning first start. Julian Sayin for Ohio State first start. Is a home game for Ohio State though, so we get to see how Arch does on the road. Ohio
Ooh,
State,
our Arch will be telling.
yeah, it'll be
I think
interesting
the
to
whole
see.
country needs to see that dude play.
Ohio State lost all four starting defensive linemen. Texas has probably one of the more nastier like front sevens with Colin Simmons and I'm forgetting the linebacker's name. Anthony Hill, I believe. Those two are nasty for Texas defense. So I don't know. I'd probably lean Ohio State just because they're at home and they have Jeremiah Smith. Texas lost like their two top like secondary guys, I think. I don't have a bet on this though, but I'd lean Ohio State. Lee Corso last game. He's going to
I
pick the
think I'd go Ohio
Buckeyes
State.
too. Get to see.
Tabakasakastika
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
it's going to be emotional college game day tomorrow.
Not so fast, midget.
Not so fast, midget. Greatest
that,
greatest
that
thing to
dude
ever
had
be said.
Kirk Herbstreit in tears when he said
Oh,
that.
tears. Uh, yeah, I don't
What
have
else?
too many big notes on that one. I
So
What do
how
you
about
got?
I got a couple things, but do you see that shit with Notre Dame and Miami? You see any of
Yeah,
those stats at all? That's what
I
I
haven't
have written
seen,
down.
or what do you have stats wise? I haven't seen stats. It's going to be number six versus number 10. Notre Dame's minus 2.5. That's all I got.
So, for what I got, Notre Dame is 0-6 the last time they've come to Miami.
No. You mean 6 and
That
0?
yes.
Okay.
No.
Notre
Or
Dame
did
went
I
to my
did I write this right?
you
Did I
might
is
oh
Miami
no.
0-6? Is
Miami might be
Miami
0-6.
0-6?
Because
Losing, okay, so losing
the
by
year
27.5 points.
that could be correct because the year everyone thought Miami was back, I think Rozier might have been their starting quarterback. This was a few years ago. Notre Dame walked into Miami and they were both ranked, and Notre Dame kicked the shit out of Miami that night. I know that one, I believe. Unless I'm
We'll
remembering
get
it
fact
wrong.
checked. Dude, I
Yeah,
swear to God, I
maybe.
wrote down Notre Dame is 0-6 their last 6 trips
Yeah,
at
we'll
Miami.
have to look. Okay, they're either 6-0 or 0-6. For
Yeah,
some reason in my head,
cuz
I remember Miami getting
I
smacked,
wrote
but
down
maybe not.
Notre Dame is
Maybe not.
0-6 on their last 6 trips into Miami, losing by 27.8 points a game.
God.
That's what I saw. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Here,
No,
I
I'm
got
gonna
it. I
trust
got it
you.
right here. No, I got
I'm
it right
gonna
here.
trust you actually.
I'll just word this. I'll read this verbatim.
Yeah, you can fact
Notre
check, but
Dame's Notre
now that
Dame's
I talk
last
about
6
it,
trips to Miami.
now that I'm thinking about it, I think you're right. Maybe I have it
Notre
wrong.
Dame's
Maybe
last
Miami
6
smacked
trips to
them.
Miami, 0-6, losing by an average of 27.8 points a game.
Damn. I messed up. Okay, it was the year the U
They're
was back. They
0-6.
smacked Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's 0-6 at failing to cover by 24.5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was right. Yeah,
Shout
don't
out. Yeah,
fucking.
no. Well, I started doubting myself right after I said that. I was like, or no, maybe I'm wrong, and it actually was Notre
So
Dame that
yeah,
got
Notre
smacked
Dame's
by
failing to
Miami.
cover by 24.5 points the last 6 games. Don't go Notre Dame, Dylan.
I want Notre Dame to win so bad though.
I bet you do. What are you confused about? Are you saying I'm lying?
No, I'm just looking at this
So
sheet.
what
I'm
the
trying to
fuck are
think
we
who I
doing
want to
here?
go with. I'm trying to think
Did
who
I
I'm
just
going
throw you
with.
for a loop on that? You were
Yeah,
sold on that
yeah.
shit.
My mind totally told me that fucking Notre Dame was the team that blasted Miami, and now I'm like, damn, it really was the other way around. I'm trying to process past that. Okay, now that you say that, maybe Notre Dame's due. Maybe they're due now.
That's what you want. But
Yeah, it is what I want.
the thing that I should have looked up is, I mean, how many times has Notre Dame played in Miami? Like, I'm saying if they're 0-6 in the last 6 trips, is that 0-6 in the last 20 years? That's
Right.
not as bad, you know?
They don't play every year or anything either, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Okay,
guess, yeah.
man, fun little stat. I guess we'll get to see if it continues. Shout out you bringing that
I,
one.
I got. Are we done with? I do have one more thing for college football that I really wanted to talk about with Tool here.
What's
Is we
that?
kind of talked about it. Is the Bleacher Report college football top three of all
Oh,
time?
the top three. That was
Cam,
what,
Reggie,
Tebow, Cam,
Tim
Reggie.
Tebow,
I don't hate it.
and was it me and Tool that said Cam being on that list is maybe a little? Was that me and him?
You might have. I think Cam deserves to be
Because
on that
Cam,
list.
I kind of do, but then it's like one of those
Joe
things where
Burrow,
it's
maybe
like
you could say.
Herschel Walker,
Herschel. Well,
so
it's the
Herschel
last 25
Walker,
years, though. It was the last 25
okay,
years.
you're
So
right.
he's not in
Because
it.
I was going to say Herschel Walker was technically voted the all-time greatest college football player of all time.
Yeah. So no, I mean, you could maybe throw what, Burrow in there, but then everyone can say, look who Burrow was throwing to, where Cam Newton didn't have like
Let's see.
wide receivers like that at Auburn.
Cam Newton was one and done, which is crazy.
And he
Joe
put up
Burrow,
numbers too. Joe
I
Burrow
think,
sucked that first year at LSU. Not sucked, but he wasn't like Heisman Joe Burrow. I shouldn't say
you
suck.
know,
Suck's wrong
if
usage.
Reggie Bush didn't have Matt Leinart as a teammate, he might have won two. Tim Tebow got screwed out of two
Yeah.
Heisman's.
They
You
got the
know,
goat
like,
right. Tebow being number one is the move.
and that's what I said. Always been a Tebow guy. This list, Tebow being over Reggie is the only argument I kind of have. Like Tim Tebow, and it sucks because I like them both, but I don't know, dude. It's just like every single time Reggie Bush touched the football, something crazy I feel like happened.
Yeah.
Every single time.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
necessarily, but you know what I mean. I mean,
No. Reggie Bush is a great
Reggie
player.
got rings. Reggie almost three-peated,
Yeah, no,
and he
he was a
got an
great player.
undefeated ring. Tebow didn't do that.
I mean, like Tua said, he'll ride
Actually,
for
fact
Reggie,
check
but
me. I wonder if USC was undefeated that
I
year.
don't know if they went undefeated that year, but maybe. Tua said he'd always
Interesting.
ride for Reggie. I'd always ride for Tebow. I mean, Tebow was a quarterback and he broke the SEC record for rushing touchdowns in like a season.
Yep.
So I mean,
Who?
obviously at the goal line powering through, but we had to get there, and he was leading the charge to get us to those rushing situations for that.
When we feel like Tebow should have won his second, was it Sam
Bradford,
Bradford, or
Bradford,
was it
Oklahoma.
the white dude from Oklahoma? What was
No,
his
it was
name? Was it
well,
Josh White?
Bradford was also a white man from Oklahoma. Yeah, no,
I
Jason
know, but
White. I know.
Jason
Yeah.
White. Jason White, fuck that guy.
I
That's
believe
crazy.
Jason is his name, but no, it was Bradford who won. Tebow got more
Okay.
first place votes, but he didn't get more like second and third place votes. And it's like,
Which is wild.
what are
That's
we?
one of the
Yeah,
dumbest fucking
we're
things I've
deciding
ever
the
heard.
Heisman on total
Yeah,
votes. Like, give it to the guy who
that's one
gets
of
the
the dumbest
most
things
first
I've ever
place.
fucking heard.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
fuck second and third place
That
participation
was
trophies.
literally like that corrupt NCAA shit back then.
Yeah,
Like that would never happen in today's shit. Not even close.
no. Um,
That's all I
let me
got for
check.
college football.
Okay. Actually, I'll save it because it's going to be my lock of the week, so I'll save that one. Um,
Actually, I do have one more random thing.
okay.
Did you see Bowling Green? I know you saw that.
No.
Back-to-back years they've housed their opening kickoff of their first game of the year. Back-to-back
That's kind
years.
of dope.
Hey, that
They
is
probably
dope.
went on to. Did they win little
I
game?
believe. I didn't see
Okay.
last
I
night's
was about to
game,
say they
but
probably went on to lose both those games, but shout out them for doing that.
yep, back-to-back years, opening kickoff to the house.
Oh, one last college football thing. How could we forget? ISU was handing out L's while the Avery Johnson was all our family. Avery Johnson's family was handing out L's to each other
To
as the
each other,
dad
isn't
beats
that wild?
the dad's beating the fuck up on his older brother, younger
It's
brother,
gotta be.
older. I would
Dude,
hope
that's
older
like one of
brother,
those
a
stories
brother.
that I really want some context on. I really want.
They like came out and just said, family scuffle. When you're in Ireland, you let the Guinnesses flow and you just beat the shit out of
You
your
know what
son.
I feel like? You know what I feel like since I've read the story and heard that from like life experiences with our buddies and like all this shit. This is my opinion, obviously. I feel like the older brother, I feel like they were both hammered. The older
Yeah,
brother's
for
talking
sure. We're
shit.
both hammered.
The older brother's talking shit, saying, I'll say Avery, Avery played like shit. Their team fucking sucks. We need to transfer. Da da da. The dad was probably like, shut the fuck up. You're fucking stupid. And then
You're
I
a bum.
guarantee you.
You'll never be like Avery.
Yeah, you bum mother. And then I swear to God, dude, that's how it had to have had to go from life experiences. It had to. Avery played like a bitch tonight. That
We
kind
have
of shit.
family on
It's like,
family
shut up, loser.
violence.
You're in the
God
box.
damn. Avery Johnson taking 2 L's before he leaves Ireland is
Yeah,
a
I
wild way to
love
start
that.
your season.
Avery Johnson looks like Hayden Panettiere from Remember the Titans.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sunshine? Is
No,
that no?
the
That's not
daughter.
Sunshine? Oh,
No,
fuck, the
the daughter.
daughter. Oh,
The white daughter. The
oh
daughter.
my God. I knew it was a white person, but
Damn, Sunshine like guys too. That's
I
funny.
mean, he has the long hair like Sunshine.
Yep.
It's just the first thing
That's
I
all I
went
got on
for.
college football.
All right, let's move on to the big boys. And we had some big shit popping, little shit
Mm.
stopping. Shout out
Go ahead.
Ti.
You got the floor, brother.
What was it? Wednesday night, I was sending screenshots to you guys of this is picking up buzz. This is picking up traction. John Kuhn, the legendary fullback for Green Bay, who works and for the Packers in some role, tweeted out Wednesday at like 9 o'clock, Micah freaking Parsons, and then just went dark. So, I'm just chilling. I'm like, I'm going to give this like 48 hours. And we almost hit the 48-hour mark. And yesterday, about what, 4 o'clock? Something around that time?
I think so. It
The
exploded.
bomb was dropped, and Micah Parsons will be headed to Green Bay in exchange for 2 firsts and Kenny Clark. I think we win that
Um,
trade. I mean, we're paying
Go
him a
ahead.
lot,
What's
but
what's
he's
what's
Hall of Fame
what's
talent right now.
what's the number one stat? I think what's the number one stat and who's the last person to do it?
Oh
It's all
man,
destiny.
you know it. You know it too. I was gonna
It's
drop
all
this one and
destiny.
ask you guys
I
the
know it all.
last
I
the
know.
last person to start their career, their first 4 years, and
5.
average.
12 or more sacks.
Okay, yeah, 12 or more sacks would be none other
The
than the former great Packer
Hall of
defensive
Famer.
end, Hall of Famer, the Minister of Mayhem,
Don't ask
Reggie
me.
Reggie
The
White.
R.I.P. Reggie White. It was destiny. You see, Parsons said he's gonna wear number 1.
Yes, Packer jersey's probably loading for me. You might be seeing me in the
Pretty dope.
Parsons jersey coming soon.
Pretty dope number 1 jersey. I mean, I feel like you gotta buy that one.
I mean, he's locked up for four
Excuse me.
years. Actually,
I talked a little
I
shit.
think he's locked up for 5 years because technically we get his. I don't know how they were breaking it down when I saw the contract deal. It was like we're taking on his 1 year left that he had in his previous
You
deal
guys
this year too, or
traded
something.
him. So
Because he
you
had 1
traded
year
him.
left on his
You
contract
traded.
already.
So yes, you took on the contract and
Yeah,
extended
and
it.
then gave him 4 more. So we have him
Yep.
for
So
5.
that worked out in your favor,
Yeah,
which that is something that Parsons had to agree on as well.
yeah.
Maybe.
And I mean, I'm sure when he saw that he was going to be getting 188 million, he was cool with agreeing on quite a few things.
I talked a lot of shit about selling your soul
We didn't sell our soul
And
at all, though.
I agree now. That once I saw the 5 years in the Reggie White, it's like, yeah, dude, you're fucking comparing this dude to Reggie White. That's insane, by the
I
way.
mean,
So
and
go ahead.
when it comes to like losing two first rounders, let's be real here. Besides, hitting on Rodgers and a few other guys in the first round here and there, Green Bay, we typically don't do well with our first round picks. We kind of like to fuck it up. So you can't fuck up first round if you don't have
Was
two
the
picks for the next 2 years.
Did you guys draft Amon Green?
I
I
believe
know that's a
so.
random question, but I
I
want to say
believe
you drafted
so.
him first round.
Yeah. I don't know if he was first round, but
So when I know I fucking sidetracked there, but when I'm sitting here talking shit about selling your soul, seeing the Reggie White shit, all this, I don't know if the Packers have ever really done anything like that.
no. That's why I didn't really. That's why I wasn't like saying like it was a for sure thing that was going to happen because I was like, out of all my time being a Packer fan, we don't normally get like a superstar like Hall of Fame caliber player in
So
free
like, if we're
agency.
gonna get
We
one,
don't
get him,
trade
pay his
for
ass.
them. Like we don't do this type of stuff. Everyone's been on like Goot's ass, like, dude, you suck, like, do something. And now everyone's just kissing his ass, like, we'll never say a bad thing about you again
No,
because it's just like,
the the Raiders made Crosby. I want to say Crosby, now that he's like finally extended, dude. He's on like his third contract, third or
yeah.
fourth, something like
So, I
that.
mean,
Like, that's insane.
and what, Micah's only 25?
Yep.
So,
That's another thing where I was fucking talking shit that I've
not
realized I
even in
was
his
wrong on.
prime. Like,
Well,
probably not
not
even
even
his prime
him, your
yet.
entire roster.
Oh yeah, one of the
Jordan
youngest
Love,
roster.
like,
We have one of the
yeah,
youngest
like, fuck,
rosters in the
dude.
NFL. Like going into, I think last season we had the youngest roster. So this year we either still have the youngest or we're still like probably in the top five for youngest. Like
I know to outsiders though too, it sounds like I'm glazing the Packers, but
it
I
was
have
good.
no I mean, I don't have any like Tool would be here as a Vikings fan. You know, that's where
Well,
we would need him to come in.
yeah,
Like, my point is, I'm not glazing you. I just don't really give a
no.
fuck about
I
NFC
mean,
teams.
from what I've gathered, and maybe Tool had his own counterpoints to it. It seemed like once Tool saw we only gave up two first rounds, and Kenny, he was like, it seemed like he thought it was a pretty good trade then. His thing was he thought we were going to give up two first rounds, a second round, like a fifth round, and maybe another pick or something. So he was saying that it was a terrible trade if we got rid of all those picks. So now we get out of it getting rid of next year and the year after's first rounders. And Kenny, I mean, Kenny Clark, loved the dude. He had kind of a rough year last year, it seemed like. It was touch and go. So who knows? Might be on the downhill, might just had an off year, but I'll give up
Oh,
Kenny Clark
question
10
for
out of
you.
10 times for Micah.
How do you? I mean, Kenny Clark, right? Like,
Yeah.
say Micah Parsons goes on to be a Hall of Famer, have an
Yeah.
amazing next 4 or 5 years. Like, it'd be pretty cool to be Kenny Clark. Like, hey, dude, I was involved in that fucking trade.
Yeah.
But I guess my question is, I was wondering this last night, is like, if you're the Cowboys and the Packers and you're discussing Micah Parsons for two first rounds, all these millions of dollars, like, how the fuck does like Kenny Clark come in? Like,
I
are the
think
Cowboys are like, we want Kenny Clark?
I think I maybe Dallas did, but I think Green Bay was trying to unload a contract themselves.
Which, are they the same position?
No, Kenny's a defensive tackle, like nose guard
Okay.
type kind of guy.
Which
More
he looked like
interior.
he was a D tackle, yeah.
I think maybe we've lined him
Is he
out at end,
solid?
but yeah, I mean, he's 29. We've had him. He's been a Packer. We drafted him from UCLA. I mean,
What year? Like, has he
uh,
been a Packer for a while though?
yeah, like probably 8 years or so, probably.
Oh shit.
No, like I said,
Packers sold their soul.
no, Kenny's great, but Kenny, I don't know. Kenny Clark probably won't be a Hall of Famer, and unless something
No
happens to
offense
Micah
to him either,
Parsons.
because he's a
Yeah,
lot better
no,
than I
no.
am.
Like I said, no. I thank you for your years of service,
Yeah,
Kenny.
8 years is crazy.
But 10 out of 10 times,
Just send that dude a tweet.
I'm getting rid of Kenny Clark for Micah Parsons.
You need to
10
tweet
out of
it.
10.
You need to tweet at Kenny Clark for me tonight, okay?
Yeah, I'll be
And you need
like,
to tell
yo,
him thank you.
thank you for your service.
Just like Derek Carr.
Yeah,
Forever grateful for that man.
I will get that done. And
Yep. And I'll retweet it. If
um,
you don't, you're soft as shit.
I don't know. We got to be in win now mode, of course. The receivers got to take the step up. It's going to
Week
come
one
down to probably
is
them.
next week or the week after? Are we
Next week, I believe. I think we're a week
next
away,
week?
maybe. I believe so.
I thought this week we were 2 weeks out, but 2 weeks
But either
out to
way,
week one. But yeah.
oh, one fun little conspiracy, or not conspiracy, destiny thing going around. Brett Favre, 27, Aaron Rodgers, 27, both won their first Super Bowl. Jordan Love is 27 this year.
That honestly, that is pretty wild.
Does
That is.
it just
And then
keep on
you
trending?
yeah,
Like
then you sign
Brett Favre,
Parsons. That's pretty
when
wild.
you think about it, like the thing they
How
like to
about this
throw
one I sent
into
you,
is
boys?
Reggie White was signed, Charles Woodson was signed, and now Mike Parsons.
This one I sent you. I read it right now. Carmen Policy. Remember that?
Oh, yeah,
Carmen
this was a good
Policy
one
was the
too.
49ers president and CEO when they traded standout pass rusher Charles Haley to the Cowboys in August 1992 and helped Dallas win multiple Super Bowls. Now in August 2025, the Cowboys have traded standout pass rusher Micah Parsons to the Packers, whose president and CEO is Carmen Policy's son, Ed. Like, what is going
Yeah,
on?
that's
Like, okay, the Reggie White shit's crazy. What I just read is crazy, and I didn't even know the 27-year-old shit with
yep.
Favre and fucking Rodgers, dude. What is
Rogers
going
crazy.
on? The Packers, like,
We're
prophecies.
the
Again, Tool would
Illuminati.
be pissed right now. Tool would be pissed right now that I'm glazing the fuck out of you, and I'm annoyed myself. But
It's a
I
fun
don't
little
know.
thing to think about.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
all that shit's crazy. That's crazy,
quite a few
dude.
coincidences just for all of that to line up in like a
Yep.
30-year time span.
The list just keeps getting longer
Yeah.
and longer. That's
And the fact
wild.
that Rodgers went to the Jets the same way Favre did, we'll see if Love does it too. It's a lot of weird events. But the Vikings got a trade too. I wish Tool was here to talk about Thielen going back home.
Tool called Thielen last week.
Yeah, he did.
He said something like, unless we sign Thielen or something.
I want to believe he
called
didn't
it.
seem like he really wanted Thielen though. He said he would
And
take him, but I don't think Thielen was his first option. If they were, I don't know if he had really an option though.
I saw on
I
social
don't want to speak for
media,
him.
Thielen and his family, they were pumped to go back to
Oh,
Minnesota.
I'm
They were like
sure.
cheering and shit.
Yeah. I mean, also get out of Carolina. At least go back to maybe
Yeah, I wonder if the
winning some more
Thielen still
games.
like have a home or some shit. He had a solid year last year in Carolina
Yeah, no, he
for a
bought.
pretty shitty team.
I'm pretty sure he was pretty good for fantasy owners last year. Like he wasn't doing
Sneaky.
bad.
Sneaky white boy. That's what he's always
So
been.
yeah, the Vikes had some health concerns, so they at least get a man who's used to the place, everything. I don't know. I would, yeah. Once again, wish Tool was here for his thoughts on that.
I got
Uh,
plenty of shit to say about the Raiders.
Myers. Myers wants out of Las Vegas.
I should have looked into this more, and in my opinion, I feel like this is where I feel like Jacoby Myers isn't out of line. Is that he went through OTAs, training camp, preseason, and then made his decision, which sounds like to me
Something
he
didn't go his
gave
way.
yeah, which that's why I'm saying that I can't fault him because he went through literally all the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think what it was, again, is that Thornton Jr. played very well in the preseason. And
Yeah, you
he's
did say
young.
that.
He's young. He's cheap. And I don't know, the Raiders, dude, they just do a lot of like fuck boy shit. Like I don't know what it is. I don't like
Are they on their
you have
fuckboy
Jaco
shit right now?
yeah, like you have Jacoby Myers right here again, who went through OTAs, the meetings, the training camps, the preseasons. He obviously knows our offense. Everybody knows him well. Again, I should have looked into it well because I wrote down Jacoby Myers
Hmm.
and I meant to
You were
look into it
prepared.
more to why he actually basically what the fuck is going on.
Like why he
Because I
wants
was
out.
yeah, I don't I but I just feel like it's Raiders gonna Raider shit. Like dude,
Yeah.
just fuck off and pay him. You know what I mean? Just shut up and pay him. He wants
Pay
to be
this man.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he needs to show the Raiders he wants to be there. Just fucking pay him, dude. We don't have any standout receivers, any of that. Just pay him.
No. He was what? Probably your best receiver going into this
Had to
year?
be. Had to be.
Unless,
But
like
then,
you
like I
said,
said,
someone's
Thornton
balling
Jr.
out. Yeah.
Thornton Jr.
Jr.
played very well. Caught a crazy ass touchdown in the back of the end zone. Two-stepped it. Like dude
A
can ball.
two-step.
Um, to go with the Raiders and Cam Miller and Tommy Mallet, whatever. The Raiders drafted them back to back in the 6th round and waived them both. So whatever Cam Miller was there to play quarterback. Tommy played quarterback at
Who'd the
NDSU.
Raiders bring in for quarterback? Didn't they bring somebody in?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. They brought in
Okay.
Kenny Pickett,
There we go, Kenny.
and Kenny Pickett is already listed as the number 2.
Oh, you know who? Didn't you guys bring back Amari Cooper?
Yep.
No.
Yep, you didn't
Okay,
let
so
me
you
get to
did bring.
that, but that's cool.
My
No,
bad.
that's cool. That's cool.
All
So
of a
the thing
sudden,
is,
the
I
wheels
dogged
started
him.
turning. Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
dog him,
Hey, you have
and
that
I'm
signed
still
jersey
kind
still,
of.
don't you?
Oh fuck yeah, dude, that's
Hey,
framed in my basement. I
boom.
absolutely have it.
Yeah, and you. Yeah, I
Except
dogged this
now he's. I saw he was gonna switch to 17,
move.
which I wanted him to, and all my Raiders pages, the social media shit, all the comments were saying like, I think he's wearing 19, but something leaked that said he was gonna wear 17, and I was pumped too. Like, yes, just get somebody else in a 17, dude. Fuck Devontae. Just get him someone else in a 17. I don't care who it is. But I don't like how Amari Cooper left the Raiders, which we've discussed this in a pod 2 years ago at this point, maybe even 3.
Maybe
He just
longer,
left
yeah.
on some crybaby shit. Like, again, it's the same way everybody leaves the Raiders, on some just crybaby shit. Antonio Brown,
He's
fucking,
he's coming back to
Jacoby.
make things right now.
He almost has to.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't even have paid the dude.
Yeah.
I would have just said, hey, you want to be a Raider again, fucking sign the dotted line, but this is your decision.
We'll talk money later,
You remember
buddy.
when you were a cry-ass bitch and wanted out and we let you leave?
Yeah.
That's what I'm irritated about. It's crazy how much, like, the NFL is a business to that point because, and maybe I'm just juvenile and hold grudges, but it's like, I wouldn't bring back a player like that. You know what I mean?
I think.
Sign Jacoby Myers. Don't re-sign Amari Cooper.
I mean.
What do you
Yeah. It's all
It
about the
didn't
business.
work. You drafted Amari and he didn't want to be there.
It's all about
You
the
know?
business part in the end. If Amari
And again,
costs less than Jacoby and this and that.
backtracking as well as that, the Raiders also drafted Henry Ruggs, who Henry Ruggs played very well when he was there. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like when we could be in a position where Henry Ruggs is an absolute dog right now, which I feel like all Raiders fans feel like at this point he would be.
What
That's
if
the
Carr
saddest
didn't
part
get
about
hurt?
that
What
dumbass.
if Henry Ruggs didn't get in the car?
Like, I know what is and my aunt and uncle shit, but
If only.
I don't know. To go with this, Genty was voted Fox
Like,
preseason offensive rookie of the year,
yeah.
which that's crazy to see. That's cool to see on there.
Yeah.
So we
Boise
got
State sure
Geno?
did miss him last night. We'll say that.
the doors blown off them.
Yeah.
What was it? USF scored 34 unanswered.
Like, yeah, 34-7 final. Oof.
So the Raiders, Geno, Kenny Pickett is just like,
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
Karma.
Small hands.
Karma. I just
Yeah,
called that dude a pussy-ass small hands motherfucker for 3 years.
yeah.
No one ever forgets the fake slide, though. Kenny Pickett is a dog for that. But
Yeah, dog.
third string's Aiden O'Connell, and Aiden O'Connell has a
He
fucked up
just like
wrist.
broke his, yeah, like has a
Yeah.
broken bone or something, dude. Yeah.
Something.
You don't have a
Yeah.
third string with that,
Dude,
man.
how are you like 6'8", 300 pounds and you break your wrist? Fucking bitch.
Didn't he
I
get
don't
hurt last year
understand that.
too?
Little bit. Just
Yeah.
soft ass Big Ten Purdue fucking bitch.
Um, the only other
That's all I
big
got on the
news,
Raiders.
well, the only other big news that I can think of in the NFL world, Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift.
I'm not even
Get ready to
discussing
have
that with you.
get,
I'm
get
not
ready
even.
to
Get
have
the
that
fuck
shoved
out of
down
here.
your
No.
throat.
No. We ain't doing that. The only thing I'm gonna say to that is fuck the
It's gonna be
Chiefs.
talked about 24/7 in Chiefs games.
The only thing this is the last thing. I don't ever want you to bring this up again. Okay? Ever again. The
I
only thing
debated
I'm
on
gonna
bringing it
say
up myself. I was like, "Fuck it, we
is
gotta do."
what an absolute dog for that dude. Like, dude, you are going to marry one of, if not the most popular woman in the world. She very might be.
Yeah.
And she's up there as one of the richest women in
Oh,
the
I was gonna
world.
say he could.
Like,
She's the
dude.
breadwinner. He can retire
And
and live off her.
I will say, I know I wasn't going to harp on this
Oh,
because
now
this is
we're
some
talking
diva-ass
about it.
shit.
Look at this.
I will say, that girl seems like she's cool as fuck.
She might.
Like,
She might like to party.
let him do whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
wants. I don't know. I'm done with this. Do something else.
You were sipping the tea with that.
No, no, I wasn't. I was a little bit, but I'm not talking about that shit. I just think she's hot. That's the only reason.
Um, we could move to lock of the week. 0-1 last week. Congratulations, Q.
Damn.
That was good on your part because it would have been against
Yep.
Iowa State.
That's your fault. Fuck you.
But
You deserve
we
that. I told you deserve that.
You're right. We bounced back this week. The lock bounces back, and we're going Clemson minus 3.5 against LSU. Brian Kelly's 0-3 in season openers at LSU, and some people are due
Fuck
for things,
Brian
and
Kelly.
sometimes it's like that's just who you are, and that's just who Brian
Fuck
Kelly is.
Brian Kelly.
He'll send a guy up in like in some rafter type deal. I forgot what Notre Dame. Yeah, that kid died. The wind blew it over.
No, he put him up in a
He
fucking
put him in.
JLG.
Yeah, there
with
we
like
go.
40 to
Not
50
even
mile an
in
hour
some
winds.
rafters. Yeah, put him in like a
it blew
scissor
over
lift.
and the
Yeah,
kid died.
scissor lift. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. No, it was a scissor lift.
It was a scissor
Put him
lift.
up in a
Yeah.
put him up in a high wind warning. The bitch tipped
Yeah.
over. That's crazy.
So
I
never
forgot
forget
about
that. Never forget about
Oh.
that. Brian Kelly killed the kid, and
Poor
he
kid,
can't
dude.
win season openers. So we're going Dabo, Cade
That kid
Klubnik, my
sacrificed his
Heisman
life.
pick.
Who?
Not even for a natty. Cade Klubnik, Clemson's quarterback, my
Yep,
Heisman pick.
That's what we discussed
We
last
ride
week.
with him.
I think that's
Yep.
mine too. Next to Rocco, I think Rocco's got a chance. I'm not even bullshitting.
Who we cursing, Q? We gotta bring the curse back. We gotta track the curse for the betters too. Week 1
I
curse.
would
Forgot to ask
absolutely
you last week.
love. I would absolutely love. I'm gonna. I feel this in my heart. If I were gonna say some crazy shit, this is not my pick.
Oh.
But if I wanted to say some things some things out of hatred, I'm gonna take the Great Danes. But it'd be the Great Danes to cover. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? You're telling me Albany doesn't cover 39? No,
So the
no.
curse
I
would
was
really-
joking.
Oh, that would be okay.
I'm joking.
Okay.
I almost feel like if you don't take Albany to cover 39, though, you're silly.
You
But-
were really trying to talk the people into that.
Texas, in my heart, cursing them.
He's
I know
cursing
they're the
them.
number one ranked team, but I just don't think they're that good
Starting out.
as number one.
They have
I
a
think
lot
they
to
need-
prove.
That's what I mean. Arch Manning has a lot to prove. A lot.
And they're missing like
That dude's
their
been fucking
3 wide receivers from
sneaking
last
around
year.
for like a
Yeah.
year and a half now. Yep.
So I don't hate it. there you go, guys.
One of them beats
Ohio
women, and you
State,
drafted the other. So,
Ohio State money line. Lock it in.
yep.
I don't have trivia this week. I can't remember Tool's trivia from last week.
I will say this. This is random. So I saw
Oh,
this
hit me.
article of this school. I don't know if you saw it. I saw this article of this school out of Columbia, Illinois. They're 0 and 91.
Oh,
They haven't won. It's a high school. They haven't won a high school football game in 11 years. So the reason I saw it was because ESPN and those guys are following them this year
oh
in
my God.
quotations to see if they can get their first win in over a decade.
They're, g-
It's like these poor kids. Just leave them alone. Don't
dude.
don't make articles. Don't follow them with cameras. Just leave them the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Like,
That,
don't tell people they're 0-91. Just keep
yeah.
going.
No one would have known
Just
that until,
no,
like,
unless I'd have seen it.
yeah,
ESPN, the story of the team that hasn't won in over a decade.
yeah.
Like,
Why you
get the
gotta do
fuck out of
that?
here.
Yeah.
I can't believe the school wanted that exposure. I'd like,
Well,
dude, get out of here.
you know the
Fucking
school's
idiot.
been contemplating on like shutting the program down, and that fucking dropped, and they're
Yeah,
like, "All right,
dude.
we gotta nuke this bitch. We can't have ESPN covering us."
So, I mean,
Oh, and 91. I mean, when do you just give up? You gotta
we
just give
did
up at
once.
some point, right?
We did once go 0-9 though. You and
I
me in real
mean,
life high school Harry shit.
well,
We
I
were
was
young. We were
injured that
freshmen.
year, broken
But
collarbone. I wasn't even a part of it. I don't even consider
and
myself a part of that team.
imagine going. My point is, imagine going 0-9, and then every team for the next 10 more years doesn't win. That's insane. Bunch of fucking losers, dude. But I do have
Oh,
trivia. I'll
okay.
my the thing is with this trivia is I want to say maybe we've done this.
Oh,
Maybe one of
fuck.
us has said this before, but I don't think so.
You've
So
already
I
done
mean,
this once
okay.
this year. Let's get it.
No, not this year. I think in like
No, I
past
mean, like a
bullshit.
couple weeks ago, you said a question that Tool asked last year too.
Yeah, that's what he claims. There's no facts to that.
Okay, okay. I'll let you spit.
He's probably, I mean, I'm sure he's right. But
Yeah.
who, and I'll know this has been asked before if you nail it. Who's the first, who's the first person to rush for 2K in the NFL?
Ooh, first person to rush for
Ever.
2K?
This makes me feel better you don't know that.
I don't
Because
know if
it
I
is,
know off the top.
it is a big name person.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's not like fucking Frank Tarkenton in the
No,
fucking
no.
60s. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I'm having a mind blank right now, actually. I can't think of who the
I'm
first one
glad
would
because I
be.
felt like this was gonna be easy, honestly.
I
So
mean,
that's
it
cool.
might be easier than I'm
It
making
is,
it,
but
but
it
right
isn't.
now,
It is, but it
yeah,
isn't.
I think I'm having that moment where I'm overthinking it and I'm trying to pull out like that like gotcha name and the name's actually right there in front of me, but I'm too busy focused on
I won't
what's
give
not
hints
true
because I'm actually
behind.
glad you don't know it. So
And I can't remember Tools. Forgot to ask him what his
we
was
should have just
or
at
the
least
answer.
asked him his trivia, huh?
Yeah, we should have, but life goes on. Hope, hopefully we can figure this
But
out. We
no,
might
I
be
mean
doing a new app. I
we've almost talked an hour. You add another person, we're in our time frame. But
yeah, no,
I mean, we're
we hit the
just
time.
not
I wasn't.
shit to just not shit to talk about because the NFL's
Yeah,
not playing.
yeah. It'll get easier. It's a lot easier. I feel like having a third bounce shit off. Tool brings a lot of good
Hmm.
stuff to the pod, so it was a little rough tonight. I
Oh, he
was
brings a lot
expecting,
of good shit.
yeah, I was expecting his banter too. So it was a curveball when all of this went down. So, I mean,
I would have liked to hear his take for sure on
yeah,
Parsons to Green Bay, same division. Um, I really wanted to play his game. That's when
I
I'm like,
know.
fuck.
Man, I love that game so much.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
good one. He asked some bullshit questions, but it's a fun game.
that game ranks number one. But
I'm gonna
I don't
ask
know.
Dill all the SEC ones.
Yeah, yeah. I want to hear Q yell. You always give him the
And
SEC
no, he always
guys.
says, "Ew, no bitching."
Yeah, he
I
does
love it.
not. Why am
I
I
love
going
it.
first? Because Dylan went first last week.
You dummy. I
But
love it.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see about getting a new app. Maybe we'll have to see maybe a new way of him recording. Right now, we're just
I
having an issue with the app or something on his end, and something's not agreeing.
well, like we said last night, kind of. Um, I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and maybe just pay for one.
Yeah,
And again, I assume if we pay for an app on this, it would work. But we
I would
can't.
hope so.
This was a good
You
one to
know,
have Tool on, but
yeah,
fucking
we'll bounce back. We
electronics,
always
dude.
have to have some BS hit us throughout the
Bullshit.
year, But until next week, hopefully it's all three of us. Until then, enjoy this week's college football slate. We got what, three top 10 matchup or like three games that involve top 10 teams going against each other, so it's going to be a good one.
There's like uh 8 or 9 hours of solid football,
Yep,
something like that.
enjoy it. There's you got a good slate Saturday, got a game on Sunday too to enjoy. It's all up from here. Until then, we're out. Peace.
Go
Go
State.
Packers. Micah fucking Parsons.